Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. And you know, one of the things we do is help our customers with their net worth, their investments, right? We manage the investments for them and we help them with everything else. So it could be that you need help with your 401k, strategizing. One of the most important things that we do is help customers know their number. So basically, this is how the process works, and I'm leading into kind of what we're going to talk about. First, we invest for them, right? So we go ahead and we just get started with their Roth IRA, their 401k rollover, whatever it may be. The second, this is where the game really starts to play, is because we now know we can help come up with their number. We can figure out how much exactly do they need to save in their 401k, in their Roth IRA, savings. Maybe they want to retire early and they need a gap account. Well, we could start figuring out what number that is. And because of that, right, by knowing that number, the income that they'll need in retirement, it allows us to think of every opportunity that could be useful to them. And one of the things that I want to bring up today is the conversion, right? A lot of you may have just went through this. You had an IRA and you were at your CPA's office or whatever. They looked at this. Maybe you have a financial planner now and they said, hey, you know what? It may make sense for you to just convert this into a Roth IRA now, because for whatever reason, it could be that you had some room in your income. Maybe you took half the year off. Maybe you didn't work at all. Maybe your spouse didn't work. And so they may have said, hey, this could be the year to convert. This is very, very common, and a lot of you understand this. You're moving pre-tax money to a post-tax situation, so you don't have to worry about the future. Like it or not, the U.S. is, we're having good times, the economy's doing well, but we're running extreme deficits, right, as a country. I mean, we could debate that in a future video, but a lot of people say, look, I want nothing to do with taxes. Chances are we're going to have higher taxes in the future, and maybe your CPA or you or your financial planner decided to move to a Roth IRA. They call that a conversion. So, sorry that they do this to you, but if you have a 401k and you move it to an IRA, that's called a rollover. If you move an IRA into a Roth IRA or any other type of IRA into a Roth IRA, that's called a conversion. Well, I'm going to throw one more at you today. What happens if you have a 401k at work and you go, Dustin, I like my job. I'm not leaving. I have this 401k plan, but I want that to be post-tax as well. I don't want to continue down this path. Well, one of the things you can do is you can look to see if there's a Roth 401k option, but I'm going to take it a step further here for you. If they have the Roth 401k option, you could essentially say, okay, I want my dollars, or you can say, I want my dollars to go to the Roth 401k. If the company offers a match, you could say, well, by law, they have to put it in the pre-tax account, which is the 401k. However, you can do a little homework here if you're interested. You can actually take money you've already put into this 401k and possibly convert it to the Roth 401k if you'd like. It's called an in-plan. You have to look in your paperwork here. I'm sorry. I'm sending you with some homework. An in-plan conversion, right? And what this means is you haven't left your job. You're going to stay there. You have a current 401k that has money you've been putting into it. And through your research, or maybe your accountant or your financial planner, you found that you want to move this into a post-tax account. Well, if your company offers the Roth 401k, then you may have the option of doing what's known as an in-plan conversion. It's not a traditional IRA. It's not a Roth IRA. Those are for us outsiders over here. You have the 401k. You very well could ask them to take your money, not the company match. This one's important. It's usually going to be your money. So you put in whatever you put in. Let's say you put in $100 a week or something, and the company puts in $35 a week. I don't know what it is. You have some sort of match that they put in there. This money, your money, could be converted to the Roth 401k. A lot of people think, they talk with me and we work this out and I go, look, I want you to put your money in the Roth 401k. And they go, darn it, I wish I'd have known this like 10 years ago. I've been putting money in the 401k. Ask if you can do an in-plan conversion. If it makes sense for you, I'm not suggesting that everybody just go and do this. There are tax consequences involved. It has to make sense for you. Again, if your income was low this year because you just started the job and you were unemployed for a year or something, if you're a mom and you stayed at home, or it could be a dad these days, dads, stay-at-home dads. If you're staying at home with your child and you had lower income because you guys weren't working, maybe that makes sense, right? You're going back to work. You're just on some sort of leave. Maybe it wasn't paid or whatever. We could make up a million scenarios. But the idea here is it has to make sense for you. I'm presenting you with the possibility that you could do this at work. I am by far telling you to go do it. If it makes sense for you, or if you're one of our customers and you want to talk about seeing if that makes sense for you, of course, I'll run through those numbers with you, help you out and see if that makes sense. It may not make sense for everybody, so be very, very careful here. Just wanted to point it out. It's called an in-plan conversion, and it's becoming more and more available. It used to be like 1 out of 100. Now it's more like 50-50. So starting to see that a lot. Just wanted to bring that to you. If I helped you in some way, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button. And if so, maybe you'll check us out at jazzwealth.com. We help customers there. We work with all investors of all sizes, whether you're investing your first dollar or your last million and you've grown this whole time. Happy to work with you there. And of course, we're happy to help you. Check us out at jazzwealth.com. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you later.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.